Hey there, Star Wars fans, Jonesy the Mandalorian here with another entry in the Hyperspace Database. Today's entry, the TUG B-13 Quadjumper. The Tug B-13 Quadrijet Transfer Space Tug was developed by the Subpro Corporation after the fall of the Empire, and one was seen in The Force Awakens, which takes place some 30 years after the Battle of Endor. The Tug B-13 Quadjumper was an orbital cargo mover that was often seen transferring cargo in shipyards and spaceports, as well as between ships in deep space and in atmosphere. The ship used sets of magnetic clamps to latch onto cargo and direct it where it needed to go, and would often be seen jetting to and fro with their 4 large main thruster units. The ship had a tow cable that assisted with hauling and moving duties, and the cockpit had a wide range of view to assist in fine motor skill operations with precious cargo. The ship had 2 passenger seats besides the main pilot seat that could be folded away when not in use, and there was a crew bunk located behind the cockpit in case crew members worked in shifts and needed a respite during the long and tedious workdays. The ship was not designed to possess weaponry, but could be modified with dorsal attachment points that could be configured to house extra sensor components or fuel tanks if desired. The Quadjumper was maneuverable, powerful, and quick in atmosphere and in space, which made the ship desirable for smugglers and prospectors who needed the ability to dodge the authorities. We are first introduced to the Quadjumper in the movie The Force Awakens, which is located at Nema Outpost on the planet Jakku, and this model was in the process of being purchased by the Crow Loot junk boss Unkar Plutt. It was going to be used to make a large amount of credits according to Plutt. That is, until it was destroyed by the First Order forces that invaded Jakku. The First Order was in search of the traitor FN-2187 and the astromech droid BB-8, which led them to the outpost. As Finn, Rey, and BB-8 were escaping the First Order bombing runs, they attempted to steal the Quadjumper and use it to escape the system. But before they could even get to the ship, it was destroyed by First Order TIE fighters, which forced the trio to use the other ship left in the spaceport, the YT-1300 Millennium Falcon. While the Quadjumper was thought to be a fast and nimble ship, and the YT-1300 model was outdated at the time, the trio would be blown away by the incredible speed and mobility housed in the legendary Falcon. The Quadjumper is somewhat of a rare ship, being only seen briefly in the movies, which is the fate of many cool ships in the Star Wars universe, sadly. However, this ship gets new life in other Star Wars projects. It is seen in the Forces of Destiny animated series owned by Maz Kanata, as we see the interior of the ship, and it is also seen in the LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens video game in cinematics, and has its own physical LEGO version which included several minifigures and removable pieces. The ship was popular enough to receive the miniature treatment and became an expansion for the X-Wing Miniatures tabletop game, where it is featured as a deployable unit and has its own card pack dedicated to it. Interestingly, the Quadjumper is briefly seen in a few episodes of the first season of the Mandalorian TV show, where it is among other vessels at the local spaceport being loaded and refueled, like the other ships that are present. The Tug B-13 Quadjumper was a nice little vessel that was very efficient at moving cargo and assisting with freight operations in atmosphere and in space, and was a great addition to any shipping industry for its maneuverability, speed, and ease of operation that caused its cargo pilots to brag about their skills and incredible dexterity. And that about wraps this up, but stick around to the end for some secret trivia. Want to know more secret history and trivia behind Star Wars ships, technology, alien species, and more? Be sure to check out my other videos, hit those like and subscribe buttons, and the bell to be notified every time I publish a new video. Be sure to select all notifications there, and you can check me out on social media for more news and channel updates. If you like what I do, consider heading over to my Patreon to support me there. Super special shout out to my Gold Captain level supporter Nick Sutphin for your continued support. It's super appreciated. Be sure to let me know in the comments what you thought of this and just chat with me too, because I love talking to you guys. Thank you so much for your support, and we will see you in the next episode.